So let's understand everything about FHSA in this video, such as eligibility to open the account, benefits of FHSA, contribution limits and rules, what happens if you don't buy a home, is your spouse eligible to open an account, how to maximize tax savings, and combining RRSP and FHSA for your home deposit. So the first home savings account combines the best features of an RRSP and a TFSA because contributions are tax deductible, meaning you will pay less income tax like an RRSP, and qualifying withdrawals are tax-free like a TFSA. To open the account, you must meet the eligibility criteria, which is you must be 18 plus or 19 in some provinces, a Canadian resident, and you or your spouse or common law partner must not have owned a home in last 5 years. But if your spouse or common law partner opened an FHSA before marriage and didn't own a home, then they can continue contributing even if you now own one. But they cannot open a new account after marriage. Now let's understand the contribution limits and rules. So you can contribute up to $8,000 per year with a lifetime limit of $40,000. Your unused contribution room carries forward to the next year, but the annual cap remains at $8,000. For example, if you opened an account in 2024 and didn't contribute anything in that year, then you can contribute up to $16,000 in 2025, which is $8,000 from 2024 and $8,000 from 2025. Now the account has a 15-year lifespan or until you turn 71, whichever comes first. Now to maximize your tax savings, contribution should be made before the end of the year. If you anticipate being in a higher tax bracket next year, you might want to delay the contributions to maximize your tax deductions. Something to consider if you are planning ahead. Now the interesting part is that if you have been investing in your RRSP for your home, you can combine that with your FHSA funds for your down payment. So after 5 years, you can withdraw up to $60,000 from your RRSP through the home buyers plan, which is HBP, and $40,000 from your FHSA, giving you a total of $100,000 for your down payment. Now, what if you don't buy a home within 15 years? Well, you can transfer the money from your FHSA to your RRSP or RRIF account tax-free. However, if you choose to withdraw the funds for non-qualifying expenses before that, it will be taxed as your regular income, meaning it will increase your taxable income for the year when you withdraw the money from FHSA. Now, if you choose to do that and to minimize the tax impact, consider withdrawing the funds during a low income year, or if your spouse is in lower tax bracket, which could help reduce the overall tax burden. Now let's see how much one can save in taxes with $1,000 salary in Ontario after an $8,000 FHSA contribution. So as you can see, you can save up to $2,486 in taxes. I have been recently asked a couple of questions about FHSA, and I think the answers might be helpful to others too. So the question was that what happens if you have money left over after buying a property? So you can withdraw that remaining funds from your FHSA tax-free for expenses for your home within 30 days after moving into your home. But if not used, you have until December 31st of the following year to transfer that funds to an RRSP or RRIF without tax penalties as mentioned earlier. But if you withdraw the funds, it will be taxed as regular income and subject to withholding tax. And the second question was, can you open an FHSA if you previously owned a home? So the answer is yes. as long as neither you or your spouse or common law partner has lived in a qualifying home you owned this year or in the past 4 calendar years. So I have tried to cover all the major points regarding FHSA in this video, but still if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment sections. Thank you for watching this video. This video is just for an educational purposes. Please do not consider it as any financial advice.